with Doug Ford cutting $230 million from our climate change program in Ontario. I don't know. That's why I'm going to Buddha. I don't know what Buddha is going to do about it and what Buddha is going to think about it. But obviously Buddha has some very, very high energy things around him, or Buddha is really a man, but now Buddha is actually a spirit of man and woman. Right now, not known to this climate, but now a hybrid of this country is the CLLUNA Stockholm. It's a very cute little bush that you can grow in or outdoors. Of course, the Buddha, the laughing Buddha, just loves it. He thinks it's just so beautiful, and I think it's beautiful too. And then, along with this gorgeous Stockholm, we have something that's very, very different, and the Buddha is enjoying this as well. And what the Buddha is enjoying is called lemon cypress. Now, lemon cypress is really orientated and hybrided for California. But the temperatures in California go down to 40 degrees in the early evening, and in Northern California, it's very cold there, and in some places in California, it snows. So we have the lemon cypress, and it's a very, very fragrance tree that can grow very tall, not very tall, but kind of like a shrubbery type of a bush. This one's growing indoor right now because it's cold out. We don't want it to freeze, so we brought it indoors, and it has a lemony scent to it, and it's kind of reminds me of the Canadian cedar, but not really. But what I'm really, really interested in Canada are these. You see what that is? That is supposed to be a bull moose, going to be a bull moose, but right now he's just a baby. You see, he doesn't have 9 points, so you're not allowed to shoot him. The reason why I'm so interested in the moose, because when I was a little girl, Highway 67 Warehouser, 52 miles north of Sault Ste. Marie, the Americans came over from Michigan and shot thousands of moose and left them in Demise and just took their trophies, which are their heads with their huge racks, and left the bodies. And I've seen probably over 5,000 or 600, 5,000 to 6,000 demised carcasses of moose that just did not deserve to just become some trophies on some American's fireplace. So that kind of traumatized me for my entire life, because I was raised on moose meat, and we never killed it, only in season, and it made me very strong, because moose to me is one of the most precious animals in the world, and it's a North American animal, and it's a very strong animal. It reminds me a lot of a horse. It's just beautiful. And when you see them out and they eat the twigs, and I used to go moose hunting too, so, but I was a kid, so I didn't know any difference. Signing off right now for 27 Mafia and $231 million cuts on climate change. Ontario is going to hurt everything.